Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amber Medina, and I'm here to talk to you today about the opioid epidemic. The opioid epidemic is the overuse or misuse of addictive opioid drugs with significant social, medical, and economic consequences, including overdose deaths. I first became interested in this topic through my major here at Regis, which is pre-pharmacy. As I go into my pharmacy education here at Regis, I want to educate you today about a problem that was originally created by the industry that I'm going into. During the late 1990s, pharmaceutical companies assured the medical community that the use of opioid pain relievers would not cause addiction in the patients that use them, allowing healthcare providers to begin prescribing them at greater rates. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, today, approximately 11.4 million people nationwide have misused opioids, and nearly 115 people die every day in the United States alone from overdosing. This problem in our nation has skyrocketed over the past 2 decades, and the issue continues to grow as opioids are prescribed at large quantities. Those addicted are also beginning to turn to unprescribed drugs at cheaper prices such as heroin and fentanyl, which is in no way helping this issue. With 12% of patients in America becoming addicted and misusing drugs, it seems there's little hope in dragging our country out of the epidemic it is now facing. Looking into this issue, I learned both legal and illegal drugs fall into the opioid category, such as the prescribed drugs oxycodone, hydrocodone, codeine, and of course the illegal drugs such as heroin. While most people think that the epidemic centers around those getting addicted on illegal drugs, the misuse of prescription opioids is a huge part of the epidemic. This could include those people taking their prescribed medicine much more than needed, causing them to become addicted, or with people taking pills from their friends, family, strangers at a party, or drug dealers. Taking opioids at too high of a dose and for too long of a time increases not only the chances of addiction, but overdose as well. These pills are so addictive that just after 5 days of use, the chance of using them long-term spikes. Those who also misuse opioids are 10 times more likely to turn to heroin. This illegal drug is sold at a cheaper price and at an easier outlet for those addicted to get to as opposed to pills. Another drug being turned to is fentanyl. Like heroin, it is made from morphine but is 50 to 100 times more potent. According to the Center for Disease Control, illegal drugs in the United States this past year alone has killed 72,000 from overdosing. When you think of drug addicts, what do you think of? Chances are you're probably thinking of a sketchy person hiding in an alleyway, but the fact of the matter is that drug addicts look like you and me and can be everyday people around us. Most people turn to drugs through addiction, through getting addicted on their prescribed drugs, and it happens accidentally. They come into contact through these drugs through things like surgery. This crisis seems massive, but like all problems, they're solved one step at a time. As I pursue my education in my pharmacy career, I want to become an advocate for drug safety for the common good of everyone. We all need to come together to educate the community on the seriousness of the opioid epidemic. Only then will we be able to help solve it. Thank you for your time.